Hello, the purpose of this video is to go over the thesis outline planner for Unit 3. Let's start by reading the instructions. For this assignment, you will be outlining your essay. Follow the prompts directions in each section to fill out the proper information. Please use full sentences. Also, do not submit an essay as your planner. I only want this outline. Alright, moving forward, let's start with the intro paragraph. You guys know the setup for this by now. 2 hook sentences, 2 background sentences, and a thesis. The background for this paragraph is going to be about the D2L article, Social Media's Impact on Student Mental Health, comes into focus. The first background is going to be the author, title, and main idea, and I've started that for you. You just need to put the main idea. Then the additional D2L article background sentence is going to be a sentence that expands or adds more information to the main idea. It does not repeat the main idea. And the thesis statement, your thesis needs to answer the prompt question, which is, do you think social media has a negative impact on a person's mental health? You're going to give me 3 reasons why or why not. My sample thesis takes the positive side. So I believe social media has positive effects on a person's mental health because it connects people together, provides creative outlets, and is entertaining. You could also do the negative the same way, in the sense that you say, I believe social media has negative effects on a person's mental health because it constantly compares people to others. People are not making real connections. And 2, you could say something about how it disrupts a person's sleep cycle because of the blue light. But when you're writing it in the thesis, you'll just say it disrupts a person's sleep cycle. We want to keep our reasons clear and concise. We don't want to start explaining them in the thesis because that's what the rest of our paper is for. Use the sample as a template for your answer, just switching out negative for positive here and your reasons. Or, if you're going with a positive strain, all you have to do is switch out your reasons. Alright, the second paragraph on deck is the article summary, and this is for the D2L article by Kira Bennett. Then you want to do the attribution sentence, author, title, main idea, and then 4 points from the article. And by points, I mean major details. That's all you have to do for the summary. Again, make sure they're full sentences. And not sentences like, in this section, I'll write about blah, 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 blah. I want to see an actual sentence that you would have written for the summary. Alright, now we're going to get to the response and refutation paragraphs. This is the core of the body of the essay. So just some things to keep in mind here. No more than 2 quotes total in the response paragraph. And this does not mean 2 quotes per paragraph. This means 2 quotes total in this whole section. So within these 4 paragraphs, I should only count 2 quotes. And the reason I'm saying this is because, 1, I want you to demonstrate that you understand the information from the sources, the D2L article and the second article or TED Talk video that you found. And 2, it is easier to work a paraphrased or summarized piece of information into your writing than a quote is. Quotes need to be introduced. They cannot be left hanging. They cannot stand on their own, and you often have to manipulate them using brackets to show, to show how it connects to actually what you're doing. So it's easier to summarize or paraphrase rather than quote. If you are quoting, remember you have to use in-text citations. If you're paraphrasing and summarizing, you also have to use in-text citations. Here's a sample for 1 author, 2 author, or 3. Also remember that this is an argumentative paper, so you are taking an argumentative stance here. So I want to see, active, persuasive methods and words in your paragraphs to get people to believe what you believe. And also use full sentences. Alright, so the first, second, and third response paragraphs are are the argumentative response paragraphs, and they're all set the same. In the topic sentence, you'll state your first reason, your second reason, your third reason. So you'll clearly state your reason for why you believe in each paragraph. Then you'll use the body of the paragraph to support that belief. What led you to that? And you'll use personal experiences and information from the D2L article, as well as your additional article or TED Talk video. All right, so you'll do that for 1, 2, and 3. The last paragraph of the core of the body here is the refutation. So in any good argument, you should look at the other side's opinion. Okay? You want to present the other side's opinion, and then you want to prove why they're wrong. So for this paragraph, in this refutation paragraph, I want you to clearly state an opinion from the other side in the topic sentence, and then use the body of the paragraph to prove why this way of thinking is wrong. Okay? This is not a place where you start agreeing with them. It is not a place where you state a fourth opinion. It is when you look at the other side's opinion and prove them wrong. Okay? So you want to use reason, evidence, emotional appeals, personal experience, resources, the D2L article, your additional article or TED Talk video that you found to prove why they are wrong. And that's the end of the core of the body here, and then you'll have the conclusion. On the planner, it's just a simple restatement of your thesis, and that's it. But on the essay, I do expect 4 to 5 sentences. There's been a lot of confusion about this. So planner, it's 1 sentence. Essay, it's 4 to 5 sentences. All right, and that is the Unit 3 planner. Please email me if you have any questions.